gold and 300 experience to Clockwork. MP. Lone Droid usually crushes this lane too. Clockwork's not a terribly easy matchup, but he was able to actually get the pushback on the bear and the extra gold. That's huge. The question you mentioned earlier, I think it's when Lone Druid hits 7. That's when they start demolishing buildings with Blightstone generally.
Wow. Damage into mid. That's going to be first blood. They ignited most of the work, but with that long range attack that comes out of Metamorphosis. And level 3 Metamorphosis, yeah, they're bringing almost everybody. The only one who's not coming is Lone Druid. And he can probably take the tier 1 tower anyway. Mid one, yep, he triggers up Metamorphosis. EGM is there, now Limp will come over, and the TPs are coming. They're going to contest the money if they can hold on to it. Keizu still has Guardian Angel. He'll trigger it up now. They're inside the Spray in mid one. What's he actually got? Has he got enough damage? With a Reflect, Lotus not looking healthy with a hookshot fall from Unison Farm. Mid one's dropping down quickly. He has no Sunder. He has no life. Unison Farm will take the kill. Mid one goes down. Everybody from Alliance rotated over. And even MP came in. He didn't finish up the bottom tower. He's now chipping into the mid. But Alchemist is forced to stay up here and finish up the stacks.
That's just a really hard place to gank.
Highlight Eye, Battery Assault.
They were able to get the Observer Ward down though. It doesn't block the camp, but it will still scout them in case they want to make a smoke maneuver. So
bringing the tower down low, but not within deny range. Keizu's able to hold the mid lane, and they push mid one to the top. So it's another 43 seconds before he's got the Metamorphosis back up again. So that's a long time before he can add pressure. Puppey, a lot of pressure on him, gets locked inside the cogs, and that's one very dead Slaughter. Already is with Sprint on, so he's going to take that bonus damage.
This Clockwork has been...
But this will come as Team Secret group up next Metamorphosis and force down another tower.
Rocket comes out, scouts out Keizu. Now they kind of know exactly where Unison Farm is, but it is just going to be the 10-minute bounty that will be taken by him. Puppey very scared to venture out versus the Clockwork.
MP, however, is not scared to venture out against EGM. The tether over, but it's not going to save his life. The bear didn't even get an entangle, but it doesn't matter. MP just hits like a truck. Came in with Bloodlust. Tower. Remember, no Blightstone, so no negative armor for the tower. And each time Team Secret defend this tier 1 tower, they don't just let it go. They might have a little bit of trouble doing that because mid one is now isolated. The relocate is on the way. Loader and EGM will arrive, and it is Loader who gets the paw swipe in. At the same time, the tier 1 tower will be denied up on top, and no one else is really coming to help this out. In fact, it's Pylai Dai who's trapped in the tree line. Io went back up all by his little lonesome, and Pylai Dai will have to die for no real cause on the bottom lane. If they finish him. That's if they finish him. Concoction? Really? Okay, Limp's gonna stun himself because Loader just paw swiped it.
MP wasn't able to get the kill on the Wisp.
Tower was hardly touched, so if they want to move, they can either be straight towards the mid where the tier 2 tower, because no one's stopping this movement from Team Secret yet.
Mid one about to get perhaps hookshot with the Lifestealer bomb instead. Oh, they hookshot onto MP. He TP'd onto the shrine.
And then you get the entangle, so Loader still has to stay exactly where he is. And there's your relocate for the double crush from Puppey. Amplification on the IO. EGM is dropping quickly, but he's got the distance away, blocked out by the cogs, but Limp was locked down, unwillingly standing there. You got an extra entangle, actually hits on EGM, so he'll tick out when he relocates away to safety, at least what he thought was safety. And then mid one doing the job onto Hanskin in the mid lane. He'll do it like Goku, man. He's taking his internal energy. That's why it takes so long to build up the eternal energy. He's sucking it from the world of Dota. Mid one's in trouble, locked inside the cogs, and with a relocate in, okay. They really wanted that kill. And they got it.
I'm surprised he didn't go for a pike, but he wants the...
He was on bottom. I was wondering exactly where Io was coming back, and Team Secret knew. They're a 3-man group waiting for him. So you can back out from Roshan if you want to. Alliance actually burned a smoke, and they're walking into the pit. They realize no one's here, and they're going to attempt it themselves. But the ping, it came so quickly.
Mid one was already there with the... Oh my goodness, this thing's already going to die. They
It's so quick. They're coming in, but the cogs from Unison Farm is the perfect block. And Alliance now just want to get out of here. You got the quick reflect, EGM able to tether up to the hill, but it's not so happy for Hanskin. Lim still wants to be part of the fight, but he's amplified up. He doesn't have Chemical Rage for this fight, so it's all up to Loda to do the damage and to keep Team Secret away. But then Loda gets entangled. The hook shot is on the back lines, but the Sunder, the life is being split. Loda will fall inside the river as well. Unison Farm will join the list of the dead on the wall as Alliance lose 3. Rogue may have taken Roshan.
Unless EGM gets a TP out. Nope.
It is 4.
They could have just backed out, I think, and just lost Venge. But they decided that they wanted to go on the Terror Blade.
They have to force buybacks now. The concoction flies forward. It's going to hit onto MP. Hanskin not really in range for the swap just yet. And Limp, who does he really want? He has the Aegis Immortal. MP, he can't die now. He only just summoned up the Fresh Bear and gets caught out by Unison Farm, who TP'd out to the shrine. Still only 3,000 gold advantage. Obviously, a large amount of that money for Alliance is sitting inside the Alchemist, as he's at 19,000 net worth. Team Secret, Blink, Crush Ball, they found the Vengeful Spirit, and they've killed the Vengeful Spirit. Loda also burnt his Raw, his Rage, and the player, no, it's down too far. They have to call it back up into a fighting position. As long as it stops taking damage.
Wisp is going to die, though.
Yeah, he'll come back out. So that's both supports down.
Maybe he can tether?
Unison Farm? He's trying to stay close enough for the tether. Not possible.
They did actually waste another 12 seconds out of meta with that. So meta's only...
was coming back, but it's not going to be an opportunity for a kill. Puppy's looking forward. He'll find Loda, but no one else is close enough to him. But now they have it. The Observer Ward, it pays dividends. Unison Farm came back over again, and that's a huge one. 46 seconds without the clockwork. A window has been opened.
White damage, though, especially when he has meta. So double damage is going to give him like 250-ish damage.
Here they come. Loda is the bait. Let's see if they take it, and yep, they do. Loda unable to get the rage off in time, and the hook shot forward. Unison Farm couldn't do anything. The amount of damage he's taking is ridiculous. Mid-1, the attack never dissipated. Vengeful Spirit gets stunned up. He'll go down as well. They're waiting in a ceremonial position for EGM, and now he'll tether up. The Ghost have to buy us a little bit of time, but there's Angry Bears on the front lines, and Loda is a triple kill and die back over on him. EGM will fall as well, and that's the game. There is no way Alliance can defend against that Team Secret. Game 1, it goes to the boys that everyone knows, Team Secret.
My god, Terrorblade probably hit for like 900 damage a shot with the amp in the medallion. I think he like 2 or 3 shot the life stealer. That was insane. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better rune at that exact moment.
Yeah, if he stays with the mid, like what are they even meant to do against that either? Like it's just Huskar doing Huskar things.
And Puppy smoked up.
Ooh, that's only a level 1 Fey Bolt's not a hell of a lot of damage. And they do see Hanskin just sitting around the top room for the 4-minute rune. Now there is no rune, but MP's copying a lot of damage. Now Paradise comes in, Puppy looking for the lift on Limp. Can't actually get him up. And he'll get back in range of the tier 1 tower, but the burning spears have done the work. Pylai die with the extra balls helped out too, but the storm, the tether away. The orb is flying in. Don't think it's enough damage for Pylai to die, and yeah, it won't be. 31 HP he'll survive on, and then gets a rune to boot.
That was a nice toggle of the overcharge. It wouldn't matter. He had 34 HP left, but it was still nice to see. He toggled the overcharge right as soon as the arcane bolt hit.
Pylai just got another rune as well. So Puppy and Pylai team up together, and they're solo killing the Sky. Well, I say dual killing the Skywrath Mage. The solo Skywrath.
Pylai is really good about the spirits, by the way. He is extremely good about getting a lot of damage on those. This is why we saw like the
Jesus diving.
Oh yeah, this is
not great. It's the run. Again, the TP support's coming in. They want to find a kill now. Pana doesn't have a lot of mana to work with, but Keizu, he's still not level 6 yet. So Puppy, Teleki just throwing EGM around. Unison Farm gets the leap away. Pylai die, needs 2 seconds before he can tether. Then he can jump up to Keizu and kill the tree line off. Now Limp's coming in as well. Abaddon, he needs help. Unison Farm is so low. Their stomp is creating space, but not enough. It's still a 1-for-1 trade-off until Pylai die will eventually fall down to Limp. The Flame Guard doing the last bit of burn.
4 heroes there trying
to run in, but the Observer Ward's already there. Smoke's going to break in mid-1, looking for that high movement speed. They're chasing Loda, but the seal is on Keizu. Where's your TP support? Boys not coming. It's 4 heroes together, and the duel Victor is actually claimed. Mid one will get the bonus damage, but it was Keizu who got the last hit in.
Dire had used scan too. They used scan to the northwest of the tower to see how many heroes were there, and they just immediately ran in. Kazu level 7.
Spirits, they need the Searing Chains off. ET Spirits down. They want to bring in Luna so you can at least get that Lucid Beam off with a concussive shot, but MP alive. Puppy made a little bit of space, but can he make more? MP can't tank through that full Eclipse. They let the Chronosphere go too, over towards the Rubik, and they have enough damage. Both heroes going down. You still lose your tier 1 tower, and you had to bring 5 heroes in to do this. Okay. 1400. Fair enough. There's still some distance to play with. Fantastic Observer Ward from Team Secret. Watches Alliances maneuvering here. And the leap up, the Chronosphere, just on the edge. Caught mid one. Eclipse committed as well. The ET Splitter is down. Puppy cops next for a little bit of the Eclipse and then steals it. He's going to let it go. He does die fairly quickly, however, thanks to the ET Stomp. Keeps Team Secret sleeping. They lost Loda. Now on bottom lane. Pylai die. Alliance are going to capitalize on as much as they possibly can. 3 heroes for the price of Loda.
That was a really good Chronos here. But
Kind of maneuverability item.
The blade belt first is quite unusual.
Yeah, no blink, no shadow blade, and hello mid one. Duel, it's going to begin. Pylai Die is here as well. They got the steal on him. Pylai Die, he can't even go down. He's still alive, moving down the river. It's the Skywrath, Loda, and Hunskin who'll take the fall. And it's up to them to actually finish him off. Oh no. Unison Farms on the run. MP already used his life break. Pylai Die will take a fall, and mid one, no duel. So a triple kill for MP. They let him tick out.
Yeah, Huskar is destroying. Luna cannot get cut out like that. He was quite slow on the troll net. Not that it would have mattered. Actually, he did. I think he pressed the attack before going. The Ember Spirit can push out the lanes because Luna is not able to do so because she just dies very easily if you like sneeze at her.
Oh, they have an opportunity. MP, leap in, start the Chronosphere. He's big, and maybe with the Mystic Flare, the ET Splitter, they have enough damage. Huskar will fall.
500 gold EGM.
Buying yourself
Shrines available to them. He's gonna have to be in a very precarious position.
Smoke breaks. Observer Ward does this work as well as EGN's positioning. He's not moving, however. He's right on top of Dire Observer Ward. Now Puppy, he just all Echo Stomp. And it's not going to be that huge for him. Puppy kills Secures with a Fade Bolt. Top lane. Keizu's in the neighborhood. Mid one, maybe he does get it. He's looking at the defensive spirit, so the Centaur Stomp to come in from the dominated creep. That one belongs, and there's your duel. Unison Farm, he has to Chronosphere and save his teammate's life, but the relocate in. MP will do the work for Spirit away. Lip is still burning. He'll die to the Huskar. Unison Farm, the TP out will be successful. Another ET Stomp from EGM to create a little bit more space. But they relocate over, and MP knew where Loda was farming. That's why he's just legging it towards Loda. He's got the Hurricane Pint to close the distance. Now life break up. A quick steal on the Huskar into the Stomp. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble underneath the tower. Pylai Die. Can he help him out? MP just stands his ground. Press the attack from mid one. The damage is just too much. Unison Farm will die too. Iron Mate loses his life for the cause. Spirit comes forward. MP going to get stomped up. No, here. He wants them to chrono. He wants them to engage an MP who is so close. There was only bark separating these two. And do they do it? Chrono's up, Steeler's there, Pylai starts to relocate. Can they get the stun? Oh, he got caught in the edge of the Chronosphere. Pylai Die's relocate got cancelled. He didn't pull him out. They lose the 2. And the Lions have some breathing room.
He panicked. He tethered
up to some massive ball that is the Team Secret lineup.
They're going for
and
the
you
pick
got the
off
Aegis and Satanic, and well, can they actually get it? Unison Farm, blink away, they need his ultimate, but the Observer Wall that's up here, Team Secret see everything, they won't get anything else. Meanwhile, Abaddon as well as Io die the front lines. Huskar is isolated, they can bring in the physical damage. Team Secret was split up, but MP, Satanic turns on, Lucid Beam will cancel the attack quickly, but the duel is up, it's over on Loda, the Chronosphere is down, combining with the Mystic Flare, the damage is enough, they get through one. Huskar, still kept alive by Pylai Die, the Searing Chains, the Lotus Orb, everything they've got to protect him, the Faceless Void will fall, and MP is still alive! He doesn't even have that many friends with him. But while he's got the Aegis to the Immortal, Alliance have to expend quite a fair amount for it, and that's why they're going. Eclipse will be expended. Puppey is invis. Limp went out for him. Pilot A is ready to tether in and help out the Huskar, who is standing his ground. They still want to fight the back lines. Limp is just having his own personal war with the supports at the moment, but MP is having a war with buildings. He's playing PvE. He doesn't even see heroes on the map.
Objective gaming at its finest.
Life breaks in, jumps forward, over towards Loader. Mystic Flare is doing his work, but Pilot Eye tethers forward, and now Satanic gets triggered. Loader will burn. He'll buy back quickly, and he'll need to. There's a lot of work to be done on this bottom lane. There's no fortification to protect them anymore, and they still need to kill off Huskar. They have a 20-second window before you have that Satanic back up again. But again, you also see that jump on the back lines. Unison Farm looking for the supports. Huskar is stranded on the front lines because if a Pilot Die tethers in, he doesn't have enough. They got the kill, and now it's up to Alliance to make Secret pay. Take one, take two of the supports. Move over to Keizu. He doesn't have his ultimate available. This should be a kill as well. They are finding something to get back, but it's taken so much to achieve it.
They get a lot out of that. It's a lot of kills. Huskar, I definitely don't think he's falling off right now, but maybe if they can stall out for...
This is such a bait.
They have a gem.
Jump forward, they see him. Legion Commander, the relocate's coming in. The Chronosphere, it got Rubik as well as Keizu, and the Splitter has been right on the money, catching out the Huskar as well with the Eclipse. Rubik is one last hit away. He'll get a little bit more life back from Abaddon, but it's not going to be enough. So Puppey with the first one to go down. The mass abilities already triggered. The life break, MP just jumps forward, taking out Hanskin. EGM as well as Unison Farm are over on the run. EGM tries to create space, but it's time to duel. With a relocate over, Limp wants murder. He wants Pilot Die, but what he wants, he can't have. And always smoke up a high ground. It's not the story I remember. Puppey's playing King of the Hill at the moment as Huskar leaps in. He looks towards Loader. Time dilation trying to help him out, but the duel is already begun and EGM is gone. They needed his aura. Limp also in very deep. It's almost like they have these objectives. Limp out again. Pick up, Puppey's got him. Can he actually get it? No, the Stomp is keeping them asleep, and now Loader lets the Eclipse go. He needs to survive. MP's doing the physical damage from behind, but they do get a 2-for-1 trade-off. It's Loader's sacrifice. Will it be enough? Maybe with a Chronosphere, they can turn around the Mystic Flare. It's on the Abaddon, but the ulti, now in comes Pilot Eye. They get through Abaddon. They're moving on to MP. MP's losing life. Aegis Himono will bring him to life, but unfortunately, when he comes back to the world of the living, he has no friends. They are all dead. There's your Stomp. Life break forward. They burn through him. The physical damage. A quick cheese charge. EGM. He's still alive. He might burn. No, he lives on 6 HP. And Team Secret lose the whole enchilada.
Another great Chronosphere delivered by Jonas.
Triggers the Lincoln Spear so they can jump forward. Defensive Spirit out. Hanskin is keeping the Legion Commander at bay, and Loader is turning around. I think they've realized this fight split into too many different parts. Now with the Mystic Flare, Hanskin's killing himself on the back of the Blade Mail. Not to mention Loader just can't tank that type of damage. The ET Splitter needs to create space, pulling it back in again. Legion is finally down, but MP having all the time in the world to start stacking up these Burning Spears. This is not the fight Alliance were looking for. They need to retreat. They don't have Loader. Limp is doing his work. Any kills he can claim will create more breathing room and maybe stop Secret from pushing into the base.
That was a buyback expend on leave in case he dies in this fight. And can they stall? That is the question.
Well, MP's coming forward, and Limp will do as much damage as he can to keep the creep wave out and the backdoor regeneration in place.
They get
with
the
the Dual Scepter, the duel is out, but the Chronosphere, it catches Abaddon as well as Legion Commander. Ember Spirit, now the Mystic Flare, have they got enough damage? Ember back into the Sleight of Fist, but Unison Farm, he's on the wrong side of the tracks, but maybe he's okay with this. He's still got Time Walk, and he's delaying time. 33 seconds until, thanks to that Lotus Orb onto the Huskar, makes it difficult to keep the disable up. And Hanskin knows it, so they jump forward. They find a different target. It's Pilot Die. A quick Manto. The duel begins, but it's not on a real one. Or is it? The duel is out, and maybe Unison Farm can tank this up. He jumps forward and gets a Chronosphere in the back lines. Both supports are caught. Legion Commander is down, but MP is not controlled. Unison Farm, he still wants Pilot Die, and he'll claim him. Move his attention over towards Puppey, the captain of Team Secret. He's retreating out, but this Well, they just have a vendetta. No support from Team Secret is allowed to survive, but I'm watching the Huskar inside the base, chasing down Hanskin. A shrine will keep him alive, but where are the friends? Limp will come in. It's the damage from MP, looking to kill off Limp. He's slowed down so much, Limp. He spirits away, but he won't have the life to survive. 35, he'll tick out. 2 minutes without him, with no Luna. They have no real cause to do the damage. MP may just be enough to carry it through. One more fight, potentially could have done it. Hanskin's throwing everything he's got, but it's an ultra kill for the Huskar, and it may be more. They're going in deep into the tier 4 towers, keeping Alliance back at their fountain. Yusufam is just ticking down with so many burning spears on him. The Stomps are just delaying the inevitable. Alliance will fight to the bitter end. 1 chrono is left. They'll catch out 2. EGM caught on the edge of that one too. So is Keizu. But he's close enough that maybe, yeah, they get through the Rubik. But buyback is there. Puppy will come back to the world of the living. And Team Secret, they're taking everything from Alliance.
I have never seen a Huskar buffed up by so many different things in one game. It's like a constant string of Lotus Orbs, Aphotic Shield, just everything dumped on top of him.
GG.
He is unstoppable.
This game is over. Good game, well played. Team Secret will be the team to represent Europe at the Kiev Major. Alliance fought hard and valiantly. But at the end of the day, they got Huskar'd. They almost survived the Huskar, but it was too much.